Hello, I'm Christy Kelly, and I plan to help you convince your clients as vacationers to visit Walt Disney World by introducing you to just one of the lands inside of the Magic Kingdom. The picture in this cover slide shows the awning that leads you into Disney World as you are coming off the highway. For most people, including myself, this is where all the excitement begins. Many of the other lands were inspired by episodes of Walt Disney's Disneyland, which last aired in 1958. But Fantasyland is a tribute to the enduring animated features that children still grow up on today. It gives you the opportunity to interact with some of our beloved characters like never before. And this is what makes it so different than any other lands in the Disney World. The magical milestones in the 1980s include the cast members show spirit with merchandise with the Mad Hatter shop, which leads customers to making purchases. In the mid-1980s, Tinkerbell made her first magical flight from the Cinderella Castle House. That flight measures 75 feet and takes about 34 seconds. Also, the famous Mickey ice cream bar was introduced. Around 1987, the 3D film Magic Journeys showed the world through a child's imagination in the Fantasyland Theater. There were many adventures of Fantasyland in the 1990s. The Lion King attraction featuring Disney character and puppets, following shortly behind it in 1996, the debut of Ariel's character greeting dedicated to the Mermaid Princess. In 1999, Winnie the Pooh opens, which replaced Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Wishes come true in the 2000s, with the first official Disney princesses dresses which were sold, became a frequent sight in the Fantasyland area park. Another 3D film debuted in 2003 in the Fantasyland Theater, which was Mickey's Violin Major. 2007, Cinderella's Castle Suite, better known as the Princess Private Quarters, opens inside Cinderella Castle. Also, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique began making dreams come true by doing princess makeovers for the customers. Then there was a whole new world in the 2010s. Many adventures of the Winnie and Pooh attraction. Walt Disney's engineers share a sneak peek at the Beast Castle. In 2012, the new Fantasyland debuts at Disney's Hollywood Studios, while simultaneously, Dumbo flying attraction doubled in size with a second carousel, and the play area became as a fast pass attraction, all while adding a splash and soak station which gives young guests a way to cool off. Another huge welcome to the Fantasyland was Be Our Guest restaurant, which serves as a healthy and delicious French-inspired food. In 2013, Princess Fairy Tale Hall opened. That became a really well-known royal meet and greet area. 2014, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train opened, and then Cinderella's Golden Carousel, which renamed the Prince Charming Regal Carousel, was in 2010. When looking for hidden secrets within Fantasyland, Fantasyland now encompasses more attractions and experiences than ever, with the expansion to include New Fantasyland. One of the new attractions built was Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, where guests can follow along with Ariel as she falls in love with Eric and becomes entangled with Ursula. After exiting the attraction, guests should walk down the exit ramp and turn around behind them to spot a very difficult hidden Mickey. Looking back, guests should notice a small body of water on the right-hand side with a cluster of rocks and a fence. On the left, the cluster of rocks form a full-body hidden steamboat, Willie, who is exceptionally hard to find. On the left, it shows you Mickey on the steamboat, and on the right, it traces out the exact theme in black. Can you see it? Located in the back of the park, Fantasyland is about a 20-minute walk from the entrance. In the middle is the arch tunnel that forms the entrance to Fantasyland from the plaza. Part of this tunnel is blocked off during shows in the castle forecourt because it forms the entrance for the characters, dancers, and musicians. A large glass mosaic that shows well-known parts of the Cinderella story lines the wall. To the right of the entrance, as we face the castle, is the staging area for the shows. And behind it, on the Fantasyland side, is the high-ceilinged, dark and bare waiting area for King Stefan, from which people are moved from that area to the restaurant by the way of the stone spiral staircase or in a camouflaged elevator. Not counting the Main Street USA service, Fantasyland has the largest number of venues in the Magic Kingdom. This includes the largest number of attractions as well as most of the restaurants and snack bars. For the dining, we have the Be Our Guest restaurant, Cinderella's Royal Table, Storybook Treats, Gaston's Tavern, and Pinocchio Village Halls. For entertainment, Storybook Circus Street Entertainments debuted in December 2012 with the new opening of the Fantasyland area in the Magic Kingdom. There was also the Silly Sextet that parade around the circus grounds with their own unique twist on circus music standards. There's also the Main Street Philharmonic, the Magic Kingdom's resident marching band, which performs in the Storybook Circus at select times during the day. They perform old school marches, big band hits, Disney classics, and they rock out all kinds of music. This concludes my presentation, and here's a list of the references from where I found all the information regarding Fantasyland and Disney World.